Hello. I'm MsRKaybee. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I wanted to do this video. I had this idea in my head, and I'm so glad that this video surfaced on the internet. It's a video, I'm going to react to it. It's a video of Jermaine Dupri, and he's basically talking about, from my understanding, I haven't watched it, but I think he's saying how like a lot of R&B music is lacking because a lot of these artists in this generation, they aren't coming from the church. This generation don't go to church, right? And in R&B, it really comes from the soul, right? And what more is soul than gospel? The church, right? And a lot of the greats, R&B, right? They all pretty much came from the church. And I agree with JD. I remember a guy making a post about this on Twitter and it went viral. This might have been 2 or 3 years ago. And he basically said the same thing. And I said, that's so true. I think that's what R&B is really missing. Because we have people who sing, they sound good, right? But there's not a lot of singers, right? When you sing, it comes from the soul. You have to have that spirit on you, So I'm going to react to this. And I wanted to talk about some of the artists who I think have that soul. They have the voice. And they may even come from the church. But I feel like these artists I'm about to name, I really truly would love for them to just venture out and maybe do a gospel song or even a gospel album. I'm not saying that they have to be all of a sudden this gospel singer. I just think that it's just something that I would love to witness. And I feel like certain singers, they just have a special gift, right? Which comes from God. So why not honor God and do gospel? But we're going to get into it. Let's watch this video.
Black youth of today do not go to church, and they don't have that church band and grooming. Like B. Cox came from the church, right?
Right.
Jodeci comes from church.
Right.
So when you listen to that soul, that soul that you think is soul, it's
That's coming from over there.
Yeah, it's an added piece of information that if you're gonna make these records, it's hard to beat Jodeci when you don't have that element.
You don't have,
You know what I mean? That's
you don't have that soul. You don't have
that's an element. So it's like when people be saying, "Yo, music ain't the way it used to be." Like I just posted my new Anthony Hamilton record is coming out October 4th. Yeah, Queen, right?
Yeah.
Anthony Hamilton comes from the church. Like you're not gonna get that that's in his voice. Yeah. You ain't just getting that from being on the internet. That ain't getting ready to happen. Black.
Okay, so he spoke some truth. I entirely agree on the part that like there's so many great singers from back in the day. I'm just gonna name some off the top of my head. Whitney Houston, Aretha Franklin, James Brown, Jennifer Hudson, John Legend, a lot of the greats. And I just want to break down like what R&B music is. Okay, so this is a definition of R&B music, a style of music that developed after World War II that combines pop, gospel, blues, and jazz with a strong backbeat. There you have it. I know it's R&B is rhythm and blues. And this is my favorite type of music genre. I listen to all genres, but I love R&B. Like that's probably 60-70% of what I listen to is R&B. And aside from that, I grew up in a church and I listened to a lot of gospel. So I think maybe that's why. And I do want to say, I do agree with Jermaine Dupri, but I do want to make it clear that there is a lot of great artists out here who are making some great R&B that go unknown. or they might not get the respect that they really deserve. But R&B is not dead. I want to make that very clear. There's a lot of great artists who can sing and they're making great music. I want to put that in there. Now, as far as mainstream music, R&B is in a better place, I believe. I believe it's in a better place than it's been in a while. And I just want to shed light on some of these, just honorable mentions. The SZAs, the Chris Browns, Lucky Days, the Ushers, the Summer Walkers, the Tinks, and I can keep going. It's a lot of great artists out. I really want to thank those artists, along with others in particularly, for just keeping the genre alive. But okay, let's get into these artists. And it might just be wishful thinking, and I don't know if these people have. So if they have, please let me know in the comments. But starting off, number 1, Jasmine Sullivan is number 1 on the list. And this is not like to say that like anybody's better. This is just like, I would really love for her more than anybody. Jasmine Sullivan, I would just love for her to make a gospel song. An album would just be like a gift to us. Honestly, if you feel like a girl, an album, I might pass out. But I would love for her to do a gospel song. She's just a great artist. She plays the instrument with her voice. And I know that she comes from the church. She's just a great writer. And Jasmine, like, her runs sometimes, I honestly don't know if she's human. Every time she sings, it blows my mind to the point where I want to throw something at her. I literally want to. I get violent. That's how well she sings. Imagine her singing a gospel song and doing that. And one thing about Jasmine is her voice. She don't just sing, but her voice, it really like, it touches people in a different way. And that's not just a great voice. It's a gift from God, but she has that anointing on her voice. I get caught up sometimes listening to her. I get caught up sometimes. So I would love Jasmine Sullivan, if you ever see this, make that album, girl, or make that gospel song. We're waiting. Amen. Artist number 2 is Hiy Bailey. I know y'all probably like, what, girl? No, really, Hiy Bailey. I know her and her sister Chloe come from the church. But y'all, when Hiy did the Disney's Little Mermaid, and I don't know why she didn't get more praise. I don't know. Well, I kind of do know. But if we just focus in on her acting skill and her voice alone, that girl outdid herself. When she used to sing those Disney songs, y'all, y'all know she brought tears to people's eyes. I used to fight the tears. She brought tears to so many people. People would hear her voice and cry. Do y'all think that just happens just cause? Like, no. Her voice is also anointed. It's a touch from God. What? I literally worshiped. I had to say, Lord, forgive me, but I was worshiping to one of them songs. I'll probably pop it up on the video, but that song right there. So yeah, Hiy, girl, you would tear up a like a contemporary gospel song. She would tear it up. And she'd be on that guitar. Ooh, yeah. Hiy Bailey, I would love for you to make a gospel album. That might be asking for too much. If you just do a gospel song, mama, that would bless us. That would bless us. To the third person, Money Long has really been doing her thing for the past few years, and I love that she's coming to the forefront. She's been behind the scenes for such a long time. Songwriting, right? Producing for others. But when I heard Hours and Hours, certain notes, I knew she came from the church. I don't even have to I didn't even look it up, to be honest with y'all. I just know she comes from the church, or somebody around her is from the church. Money Long, she has the voice. She has the talent, the artistry. Mama, I would love to hear a gospel album or a gospel song from you. Coco Jones. Coco, I think, if I ain't mistaken, I think you from South Carolina, girl. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. But look, is it true that her mom's like a pastor? I don't know. A minister? I don't know. I think it's true that her mom comes from the church as well. But I think she was raised in the church, right? I still can't get over, what's the song? I See You. I still can't get over that song. Her tone. The tone of her voice, that low voice, and it's like a raspiness to it. I just feel like she would tear it up. She would tear it up, and I've seen her live. I've seen her live. She puts a lot of soul into her live performances. Mama, I know you know how to sing a gospel song. But make your own gospel song, girl. Put it out, or do an album, or EP, or something. Coco, you got it, girl. Okay, I don't even know what number I'm on. I'm just saying the names now. Beyonce, come to the front. Come to the front. Now, I know Beyonce grew up in the church, Destiny's Child. You know, they would do a lot of covers. I know she was in the movie Fighting Temptations. Me and my family, we had the whole soundtrack. I know Beyonce has done gospel music before, but she has not made her own gospel song. She has not. She has not. I would love to hear a gospel album, girl. But I know we ain't got the visuals, so I'm just going to say with Beyonce, just put a gospel song out. But I remember when a lot of people was saying how they feel like Act 3 was going to be gospel, and I was here for it. I don't know what Act 3 is going to be. A lot of people saying it's going to be, a lot of people are saying they feel like it's going to be jazz mixed with like rock. Girl, just drop that Act 3. Anything Beyonce drops, I'm going to be happy with it. But I would love to hear that from Beyonce. I would love to hear. And I think, too, the main reason why is people love to talk Illuminati stuff when it comes to Beyonce. And I don't know. I don't know. I feel like even a lot of the church people, they criticize Beyonce the most, but I would just love that. I feel like, yeah, it might be a little petty, but if it's truly sincere, I would love for Beyonce to do that and just like sing and then start screaming. Y'all know how Beyonce do, start screaming and just take it on out. She might catch the Holy Ghost, but yeah. Beyonce, you're on the list, mama. Tweet. The singer Tweet. I think she comes from the church. I really don't know. I don't know. But Tweet. I need that album, girl. I need that gospel album or song. I ain't gonna lie though. Now that I'm thinking about it, Tweet has made songs that could be gospel songs. But no, I want more. I want an actual gospel song I can play at church, girl. I want that. I would love that from Tweet. Shout out to Tweet. Amazing voice, okay? She's going to layer. She's going to do background. She's going to give you chills. Ooh, there goes my... Come on. But sing about God, though. If y'all don't know Tweet, please do your research. I hope y'all know who Tweet is. Who is Tweet? Don't do that in the comments. Tweet. Girl, I would love to hear a gospel song. I think Tweet plays instruments too, right? But yeah, I would love that, Tweet. I would love that. She definitely has this. The spirit is on her. The spirit is in her. Amen. All right. I feel like this is a no-brainer. And when I thought about it, I don't know. Does Brandy have... I feel like Brandy maybe has like Christmas songs out, right? Y'all know that counts as like gospel songs. But I know she has a Christmas album out, but I'm going to be selfish and say I want a gospel album. Y'all, imagine Brandy doing gospel. Oh, wait. She would probably win a Grammy. I'm just saying. I would love to hear that. Like, I don't even have to hear the whole song. Like, she can just mumble a run at the beginning. Because she can hold a run for, like, minutes. Ooh, like, just do a run, girl. Say a word. And that's really it. I ain't even got to have a whole song. Like, you can do the whole song, but I don't know if I'm going to make it through the whole song. You get what I'm saying? Okay, this is probably so random to people, but Jana Iko, I think I did hear in an interview where she said that, like, she used to go to church all the time, and she talked about Christianity and all that. I really don't know what she practices now, because I know she is, like, half Asian, so I don't know if she has any other practices or religions that she does, but she's just so positive. And her music really calms me. It gets me to a great place. And it uplifts me, right? I've cried, like, hard tears to some Jana Iko. What? Yes, girl. Jana Iko, her music kind of got me through some rough times in my life personally. But yes, Jana Iko is a gift. She's a gift, and her voice is a gift. So yes, mama. She's another one. Like, she would tear up some contemporary gospel. Like, shout out to Jana Iko, girl. I would love to hear a gospel song from you. I know that's probably way out in left field. Girl, I would love to hear it. I would love to. I don't know if a lot of people are familiar with her. Havas. She is foreign. I discovered her with my sister. It's been some years, but Havas, man, I don't even know how to describe her. She's so ahead of her time, but she also is a musician, and her voice, man, I don't even know. Like, y'all just have to go listen to her. Havas. It's just like, she has that soul. She has that deep soul. Like, when she sings, you feel it. You feel it. And she's also one of those artists that, like, is a great writer. So I know that, like, a gospel song from her, like, would really hit. The lyrics will hit, her voice gonna hit, and you gonna feel it. You gonna feel it. So I would love for Havas. I don't know if she comes from church. I don't know what her practice is, what her religion is, okay? But my girl Havas, if she made a gospel song or album, I would love to hear it. I want to hear it. Yeah. Now, I know y'all probably thinking all these women. Okay, I got y'all. Look, men, I got y'all. Jamie Foxx. No weapon formed against. Yeah, Jamie. I think Jamie comes from the church, right? Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx can sing. That man can sing. I think because he acted first and he's kind of like a comedian, a lot of people don't take him as serious, and he plays the piano. When it comes to, like, R&B men, I feel like you have to put Jamie Foxx in there. Like, if we name the top 10, I'm just gonna say Jamie Foxx is in the top 10. Argue with your mama. Argue with your mama. But anyway, Jamie Foxx. I would love to hear a gospel song. I want to hear Jamie. I would love to be in the church when he's on the stage singing. I want to be in the pew. But yeah, I would love just to hear him do gospel. I would love that. Yeah. I feel like he would take me somewhere. Yeah. I'll definitely be rocking back and forth. All right. Maxwell. be your birthday be. Yo, Maxwell, he's in the top too. When we talk about R&B men, like Maxwell's in there too. The thing about Maxwell is he has range. Like he be hitting them falsetto notes like something is wrong with him. So I just know he the type of singer who would be in a church and out of nowhere he gonna hit that high note. Yeah, that's Maxwell. I would love to hear him do just anything with gospel, whether it's a song or a whole project. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. He definitely stands alone. His voice is just peculiar. I feel like when you hear Maxwell, you know it's him. And he makes the best love songs. So I know, like, I would love to hear, like, yeah, he would make a beautiful love song, gospel love song. Yeah. And the last one that I have is Tank. He has a lot of range as well. He hits high notes. But yeah, I don't know. Did Tank come from the church? I feel like he did, but I know Tank plays the piano as well, I think. Tank actually sung background for a lot of people. He was one of those artists too where he was kind of more so behind the scene. Yeah. Baby, I deserve for you to run things. I'm just saying, since I first heard him, it gave church. It gave church. But yeah, I bet Tank tore up some churches back in the day. I bet he tore up some churches back in the day. I know he used to sing on the choir or something. But yes, Tank. I would love it. And for Tank, I would love just like a worship. Like worship. Like he can just play the piano. He would make a impeccable like worship album or worship song. Yeah. I can hear it a little bit, but it'll be great to actually hear like a real song in real life too. Just saying. But yeah, that's just some people I would name. I just kind of thought of this off the top. Maybe y'all can tell me in the comments who are some R&B artists who you would love to hear maybe venture into gospel or do some gospel music. And do y'all agree? Do y'all feel like a lot of R&B comes from the church and a lot of this generation doesn't really come from church? Is that why R&B kind of lacks in this generation? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. If you made it all the way to the end, you're such a real one. I really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. All that good stuff. I have backup channels linked in my description. I'm on Twitch. I'm on Patreon. That'll also be linked. Hey, I'll see y'all on my next one.